Doing things with House of Korea. Doing things with House of Korea. Doing things with House of Korea. Doing things. Everybody, episode Quattro. Doing things with House of Korea. Welcome back, you guys. How you guys doing?
Hey, y'all.
Doing great.
Doing good. We're back. We're excited. Sorry we're a little late, guys. We appreciate you for being here.
But we have our coffee, so we're ready.
There's no late in pandemic times. We're right on time.
We're right on time. Right.
I was just about to say it's Friday, but everyone's like, "What day is it?"
What's Friday?
Every day is Friday.
Every day is Halloween. How are you guys? What's going on? What's new? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long, but it's been exactly 24 hours.
I know. It just feels like forever, though, in those 24 hours.
No, I know.
Seriously.
All the things that we've been doing.
Doing things?
Doing things.
Yeah, all the things, all the
Your
time.
glasses today, Carrie Ann. Can we get a look at those?
Oh, yes. I got my little yellow babies on today.
What are the flowers inside? I love those.
They look like plasticky, like vintage earrings that were little flowers.
Yeah.
And I also got little yellow earrings on because we're doing a whole daisy thing on my end. So, sticking to the theme here.
Guys, it's spring. It is Easter weekend. It is, holiday times, and we are I'm feeling the vibe. Put on my colorful dress. We're trying to bring some light.
Colorful.
Wait, is it Good Friday? Pardon my Jewishness.
It is. It is Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday to everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, getting ready to eat some ham probably this weekend. That's a likely thing. I know Carrie Ann and I are going to be making some gnocchi. We're taking an Italian chef class for Easter dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. With Chef Boy our beans. Can't wait.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So I also am going to be doing a ton of Zooming this weekend.
Yeah.
And I have been doing a ton of, Zoom, Google, FaceTime, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you're doing.
On the gram, however you might do it. And I will say between my family Easter Zooms and we did a bachelorette weekend, or bachelorette party last Friday. That was pretty wild.
Tell me about that. What was that like?
That was so much fun. I was so hungover the next day.
We did truth or dare through video. It was great. It was really fun. Dressing up, makeup. I had a unibrow. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mom to the bride to be.
It was good. We were supposed to be in New Orleans and had to cancel our trip, and we're really sad that we couldn't be with each other. So we were like, F that. And we all made backdrops. We all got dressed up for it and stuff too. It was cool.
That's awesome.
And that's what we want to talk to you guys about doing is if you can't hang out with your friends and family, you can still make it special through your virtual realness right now.
And I think that today's craft is a really easy thing to do, especially even something that's been going on in my family is we're trying to distract the nephews to help their parents work. And so virtual crafts has become a thing. And I feel even just, doing this virtually with a kid to get them excited for their Easter because, it's just it feels kind of weird and it's not canceled this year. We can just reinvent it. Right. So I think this is a super simple thing, and I'm going to do a really, really easy one. And Carrie's got an even fancier one, but still really easy to spruce up your environment when you have just a blank wall. You might know about that. And you can spruce it up for your family.
Help me zhuzh it up, guys. Help me zhuzh.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Zhuzh your wall over there.
So I'm going to start. My backdrop it's kind of just using the concept of garlands, any kinds of garlands, and hanging them in a way that you can fill your back area. So I'm doing super simple because I want to make sure that whoever you are and whatever crafts you have, as long as you have a pair of scissors, something to stick with, tape or glue. I'm going to use hot glue just because I have a lot of it, and anything that you can cut into shapes. So this could be really simple, which is what I'm doing. And I'm just going to cut up some white paper into freeform circles, shapes, and then make them into garlands. Or you could do things like, if you want to be fancy, if you want Easter bunnies or Easter eggs, like you could have like kids draw little Easter eggs and cut them out, or you can help them cut them out, or draw little egg shapes and fill them in. And it's like a really
and like color them in and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like a cute, you can cut them with like little eggs, little chicks coming out. Oh man, I could just go for days with ideas. But,
can I ask a silly question? What is a garland?
Oh, a garland. So I would say that's a good question. I'm not gonna say that I'm like the encyclopedia, but I'm gonna give you what I think my definition is. I would say it's like a party, like probably something long like this. It's like for a party that has, some kind of like party decoration, right? Like a long strand party decoration. Would you say?
Is it like a fancy word for like a streamer?
Yeah, I think a streamer is a garland.
Like upgraded streamer.
Upgraded. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Right?
Okay.
I think we're all familiar with the party.
Live streaming how to make streamers?
What? I'm sorry?
We're live streaming how to make streamers?
Yes. Yeah.
Stream, streamers, stream.
I'll give you that one.
It's possible to make a Jeff Garland themed garland. I'm just throwing an idea out there. I don't know. Maybe. All right. I'm going to shut up now.
Be doing that.
The best part of quarantine.
I'm going to shut up so you guys can do things now. Sorry.
It's okay.
Also, just want to point out in the caption of this right now, the title has been changed to "Doin of Things." We've become a little bit fancier today. It's the Doin of Things with House of Korea. I like it.
Doing of the things. Here we are.
The Doing of the Things.
The Doing of Things.
All right, guys.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a piece of paper. I happen to have a really big roll. I just cut it down into like manageable sizes. You could use literally anything. I think magazines, like if you have some home and garden magazines, especially spring ones, like cut those up. Flowers would be really pretty. I also think like shopping bags would be really pretty, like a really beautiful, like, I think that's like rustic chic looking, anything you could cut up. So I'm going to use white because I like to dress really loud if you haven't figured out. So I want to do something a little more simple for my background. And I'm just going to fold it into strips because you want to cut a few at a time. No one wants to sit and cut individual shapes, but we are in quarantine. So if that's what you feel like doing, I encourage you. The more, the better, right?
I feel like very meditative just to like repetitively do something and just let your mind go. It's nice.
It's something I do, I have a hard time sitting still. And so all these like Netflix and chills, there's not a lot of chilling. So it's really nice to like keep my mind busy, but simple, like she said, it's like a meditation for someone that doesn't sit still. So I've got these, I folded it into a strip of sorts, and I find that it's a little easier for the shapes. I'm trying to do circles. I'm just cutting them into like eyeball squares. And seriously, let's not be too crazy about this. I really like the free form of it, so I'm going to go really simple. But let me just show you some other where I started, and then I was like, let's be more organic. I started with hole punches. So if anybody has fun hole punches, another thing that's real fun and meditative to do while you're watching TV. And I think maybe later I might go back and add a few little stars here because they're so cute, right? So if you have stuff like that, like pull it out. These are the types of things I feel that like you just have around and you bought for one craft, maybe for your like wedding or something like that. I may have done that. So, like, pull this stuff out and use it, and like use up some of those like scraps of paper that you had around for a while, or like get creative. I also think this is a really fun opportunity to use markers, even just like I brought up highlighters. So I feel like that's something kind of everybody has around, and you can like add color to this. This could be as fun as like giving your 2-year-old a scribble and just like letting him go to town and then cutting it up, and it's like really colorful. But again, also you could like, cut little cute bunnies or little Easter eggs or flowers and, color them in. It'd be so cute. So that's my inspiration for you. So I'm going to cut in these little squares. And once we have a bunch of them cut, here we go. I can cut probably about 8 pieces of paper at once. So I'm going to do this, but also, feel comfortable with. And I'm just going to like freeform cut circles.
What do you mean by freeform? You're just like winging it?
Just winging it. Yeah. Now, if you're like, I can't wing it. That's a way too wild for me. I need some more form. You can always use a jar, and you can draw a circle around them. Mm-hmm. And all different, it would be really beautiful if you did different size, like cups and jars, and you could do really beautiful circles of all different sizes, or, do small ones, medium ones to big ones. There's like so many different ideas, right? So again, I like wild, so I'm just gonna go. And I still think that they have like it's beautiful. It's almost like shells or something. It reminds me of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
How many are you going to be cutting out?
So I'm cutting out a lot. I've been cutting out a bunch, and so I'm like preset so that I can keep going. But I'll cut out a few more with you. I would say, so I guess this is where math starts to come in.
Ooh, math.
The way, one thing is somewhere eventually in this cutting, you want to like figure out the space that you have that you need to decorate. So I suggest start opening up your camera and just let, your whatever camera you're going to do, set up your phone or your computer and just like have it live so you can look at yourself as a mirror and just kind of use that as your frame so that you know how much space you need. So I did that for myself, and I started cutting lengths of string that fit the space from up here to down here. Which depending, obviously, like I can't give you an exact number because it really depends on your depth and how far you are from the camera and the space you're trying to fill. So that's all like within your control. But yeah. I think, that's why it really helps to just set up the camera where you think it would be and then use that, literally stand up and hold up. So what I did was I stood up and I held string and I decided it would be, my chair's in the way, be like that. So my camera is angled down. Eventually I'm going to angle it back up and you can see it. So
yeah. Yeah, cool. Hello? Did we lose everybody? Should we do the doing of the things?
Well, no, it's been correct now, so we're back to doing things.
Doing the things.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. Live streaming from 3-4 different places at the same time together is not always the easiest. And obviously everything becomes more difficult when we are not in the same place. So apologies for that, but we're back.
We're back. Heyo. So
we lost Sid for a minute though.
We lost Sid. She'll be back though, and in the meantime, I'm gonna jump back onto my little backdrop, which are little tiny daisies to fill up your worlds behind you. So what you need for this is paper. So just like white computer paper is really perfect, but you can use whatever you want. So the center of a daisy is yellow, right? If you don't have yellow paper, what do? I found that turmeric in your spice cabinet, if you take turmeric and you put it on your paper a little bit, can y'all see? Little turmeric, and you rub it around, you can get a good yellow color for the center of your daisy.
Wait. So the turmeric is going to be the center of the daisy for the backdrop?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, yeah, that's pretty creative. I love it.
I mean, so my big thing is always like, if you don't have something, like, that's okay. Like, get creative and see like what your version of that is and make it your own. And also like, so here's like my little yellow.
I love it.
Yeah. Or if you have highlighters, you could make like, I'll do another one, a little box that's like a highlighter color for some electric daisies. And before Sid was doing the garland, mine is just going to be like randomly placed behind you. So if you're set up like with a wall, like David, you can just plop these right on your wall and it's a little bit extra. It's fun. So I'm just coloring this in. And like, if you guys have any tips or tricks on like how to get like a yellow color, like from a spice cabinet, or like, I don't know, like a tea or like something in your house that you think could make it yellow, like, let me know. I would love to know and share it with everybody too.
What about mustard?
Yeah, I think so. As long as you like use a little, I mean, let's try it. Hold on. I'm going to grab some mustard.
Experiment time.
Yeah, let's get wild here.
Get easy.
I'm going to get another piece of paper. And I have this lovely bold yellow mustard here. And let's see.
Wait, what kind of mustard is that? That looks like fancy mustard.
I know, it's a new look. I can never, is it Golden's? Golden's?
Yeah. Yeah.
Golden's?
Golden's.
Golden's.
I'm more of a spicy brown kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So you always gotta be careful because mustard always has that like little piece like that comes out that's all watery. Gross.
Yeah. True.
Ugh. And I don't want to get my hands all mustardy, so.
Well.
I'm gonna get a paper towel. Don't worry, we're still gonna be doing this, okay? Because then you're gonna be doing your leaves, your petals, which are all white, so you don't want like little yellow fingerprints.
Yeah. True.
All over everything.
Maybe if you use the mustard, it'll also have like a nice like mustard smell to it.
Mustard deep. Woo, the mustard, let me tell you. All right, so yeah, you could use mustard, just let it dry. It's a little yellow. Now we know. Okay, so you said Sid earlier just likes to freeform circles. I'm not really about that life, so I'm going to take this cup that I have, and I'm just going to draw a circle in my turmeric little spot. And I'm also going to do one, but I'm going to do it a little smaller in the highlighter one to show you two different sizes. And, like, look around your place. Like, you got circles everywhere. Ayo, she's back!
Welcome
back. Welcome back.
Guys, you broke the internet.
I mean, your garland was pretty wild, you know?
Crazy.
I get it.
Crazy times. Ladies, what's going on over there?
You missed. We did mustard. We made mustard circles.
Yeah. I missed you so much. We were just mustard circling around over here waiting.
I love that's an action.
Still cutting out circles. That's what you're doing over there.
Yeah, I've been spending my time internetless making circles.
Quarantine, just making circles.
This is the reality.
So, I drew two circles here, one in the turmeric and one in the highlighter. And then I'm going to cut them out. And again, like Sid said before, you can like double layer these so you're cutting out multiples at once. Or if you like the cutting process, just do them all one by one.
I've got to say the sound of you guys just cutting this paper is very soothing right now.
Oh.
Whisper to each other and go all ASMR on this now. Like
Yeah.
ASMR.
This is going to be our other account doing ASMR. Now we're going to cut the paper.
It's like I can't watch golf without falling asleep. Like if I have golf on television, I fall right to sleep because it's so soothing. Like you just have nature sounds, and then the announcers like they whisper, and then occasionally there's just like a small pattern of golf claps, and it's just and then even like the whack of a golf ball being hit is it's just very soothing. That's what this is reminding me of. If I fall asleep right now, that's why.
We're like, we have to whisper because David's sleeping, so we're like, so now we're gonna fold this. Okay, now we're gonna make our petals for our daisies. So you're gonna take a piece of paper and you're gonna fold it in half once, and then you're gonna fold it in fourths. So then we're gonna do this again, in half again, and then in half again. And then what you're gonna do with this is we're gonna do multiple petals at the same time. So the way you're gonna fold this is you're gonna make like an M. Y'all see the little M over here? And then when we're gonna cut out our petals, the folding parts, the tops of your M is gonna be the center of your petal. Meaning, here's your petal, there's your fold, there's the center of your petal. So on our fold, and then we're gonna fold it one more time in half this way so that we get 8 petals in one shot. Wild. I know.
So you fold it in half horizontally twice and then vertically once?
2 hot dog folds and 1 hamburger fold.
For the mustard.
Oh,
You remember those?
we're talking.
Okay. Do you guys remember that? That's just so
No.
weird.
No, what is that? What are we remembering that from?
I have note from like that's like kindergarten talk right there. Anybody remember that being called
Do you
that?
guys remember hot dogs and hamburger folds?
I know.
Anybody? Okay, so then you're gonna take your circle and you're gonna measure it. This guy is 2.5 across. So then we're gonna go a little bit more than half because when we fold it, we don't want the petal to be bigger than the circle. So at my little folded M joints, 2 1/4, I'm gonna go probably 3/4 of an inch at the bottom. And then it's up to you. You can get wild with how long you want these. I'm going to go about 5 inches tall for the length of the petal. And I'm going to mark it here. And then I'm just going to do a little connecting of it. So like this. So this is where I marked the 3/4. I went 5 inches up over here, and then I blended this line to this line. Now I'm going to cut it. And I lied. You only get 4. I think I said 8 before. Just kidding. So we have 4 petals. So I'm going to do this one more time so we can all follow along. Woo-woo. All right, so we fold in half like a hot dog.
There it is. There it is.
Learning things. Doing things and learning things here, guys.
Apparently that was my elementary school.
And then we're going to make 2 more hot dogs. Dun, dun, dun. Also, feel free to always make your own sound effects.
Yeah.
Makes it very fun. And then we're going to fold it up, and we got our M shape. So here's our little M again.
Mm.
And then we're going to do our, is this the hamburger fold, Haas?
The fat way?
Yeah.
Short way? Yeah.
All right. We got our hamburger now. And then you'll see all the M's together with the folded parts. That's the center of your daisy. So here we go, 3/4. I did 5 inches up. And if you want to, you can use one that you already did as a pattern now. So I'm going to lay that down and just retrace it and cut it out. And boom, 4 more, not 8.
Fun.
So then you're going to open up your petals. I'll show you them too. And then you're going to take your little circle. And now we're going to, it's up to you on what you have for resources. You can either tape them to the back of the circle. You can glue them. I have a glue stick that I'm using. You can hot glue them. You want to try with like bubble gum? I mean, go for it. So then I am going to put glue all over the back here. And then I'm going to fit 6 of them on in total. So you just start putting them on. You might have to add more glue. The start, it's like the opposite of he loves me not. Just all the love.
Is this scientifically accurate? Do daisies have 6 petals?
No, they have lots.
Lots of petals.
Yeah. Which I'm also growing daisies, which I'm super stoked about.
Ooh, what are they named?
Oh, I don't think we know. Great question. We did not name the daisies.
Well,
did not name the daisies.
Today on Naming Things with House of Korea, we're going to need to name. We're going to need to name them daisies.
Daisies to name. Oh, wait, did we name them? Yeah, we did. Daffy and something else.
Daffy? The daisies? We named them?
Yeah.
Right. Because, yeah, Daffy and Daisy. Yeah,
definitely.
Right.
And then you get all your petals on, and boom.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I mean, I wish I would have made my petals a little fatter because I feel like I just made like a ninja star also, but you know. It's your daisies. You get wild with it.
Yeah, it's a creative learning process.
Yeah, definitely. On the wall, I like to use blue painter's tape because you're not going to screw up your wall. So if you have this, perfect. If you don't, try a little Scotch tape. Just test your wall first. You don't want to be ripping off paint. And then you just wherever you want. And you want to make a bunch of them. I'm going to keep making a few and put them all around me. And I'm going to work on my electric daisy, but let's check in with Hawes and see where she's at.
Yeah, okay. So I think I left you somewhere around the time we were cutting strands of ribbon or string. You can also use fishing wire if you want, or I don't know, anything that's long. And once you have those strands cut, as you can see, I am attaching all of my beautiful circles in a row onto these ribbons. So I just have some black ribbon. I happen to have a lot of it. And I've been gluing it on with some hot glue. But yeah, I find the easiest way is to kind of just line them up as you go. Ooh, I'm losing them. They're stuck to my strings. Okay. Again, with the sound effects, it really helps, especially when you're alone.
It's for somebody else.
Yeah, it feels like you have a commentator. So yeah, I just line them up, and I'm just hitting them with a little hot glue here.
And with the hot glue.
Yeah, hit it with that glue. But you can also use I have a stapler here if you want some Scotch tape, Elmer's glue. If you do it, in the next 48 hours, it'll dry overnight before your party or your Zoom party. Yeah, and so I'm aiming to make about 15 of these. I've gotten probably about halfway through, but I wanted to at least have enough to give you guys kind of the effect of what it'll be like. And yeah, so I think the last thing that we can talk about, since Carrie Ann was talking about taping on your wall, I have, for mine, it's kind of about dispersing them along, across the wall. So it's just all hanging down different shapes. And I brought out a ruler or a yardstick because I thought that would be a nice way that could just yeah, you like that?
That was good.
I'm going to tape them along here so that they, I can evenly disperse them and they keep them controlled. But then I can also attach another piece of ribbon on each end and hang it from one spot. So you can just put one tack in the wall or one nail in the wall, and you can just hang it on that and have a whole wide backdrop just from one tiny little hole, which is ideal for many of us who live in rental properties. So yeah, so that's my thing. Let me get some on here and I'll at least try to give you guys a vision.
All right, guys, we've got a trivia question. No peeking at the Twitch comment feed, but I've got a trivia question to come out of the feed. No peeking.
Okay.
Either of you name a wildflower with 6 petals. We know it's not a daisy.
Poppy?
No.
No.
They're I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty unexpected.
Clover? A buttercup.
I guess we're getting nothing right?
Wow. I mean,
My favorite answer is asparagus.
What?
That's not a wildflower. What kind of nonsense is that? Wait, asparagus?
Apparently, that's what the comments say. I'm not sure. We might have to fact check CJT. Somebody in the comments fact check it.
We're gonna need some facts here, guys.
We're not into fake news on Stimulus TV. Somebody fact check us.
Yeah, I can't be letting everyone think that asparagus have 6 petals.
I mean, that'd be cool though if it did.
If it did. Well, if it doesn't, that's the only reason I can't have it. Otherwise, they do. Pretty cool facts.
Oh, might come in handy one day.
Look how fun this is becoming.
Cool facts.
This is very
Awesome.
It's very chic, I feel. The black and white. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to make a backdrop?
What?
Are you going to make a backdrop?
I don't have any paper.
Oh, my gosh. This is sad. I'd say use toilet paper, but not in these days.
No, I need that.
This is my pro tip. I was having trouble controlling all my strands, and they were getting all tangled, and so I used a little binder clip to hold them all.
Ooh.
It's my one trick I've got for you guys. Since I'm now a pro.
I actually love binder clips. I have some here as well, ready to go, just in case.
Oh, goodness. My cat is here, ready for the action. It's on, guys. It's about to be chaos.
Hey, where's the cat?
He's on the ground. He just walked away. He'll come back.
Okay.
One day, the cats will debut eventually. They're here for it.
Guys, I really, really, really want to make a Jeff Garland now.
Do you have a printer?
I don't, but I just found out that the coffee shop on my block, which is still open, has a printer in it.
You're like, can you just print me?
Just drama.
It's like one of those like pay to print printer services. You know?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is super useful.
You just drop $100 printing out Jeff Garland.
It would be well worth it, honestly. I love Jeff Garland.
Okay, well, I mean, then that's an investment. It's like an art piece.
I mean, yeah. Also, like, yeah, I doubt anybody's ever made a Jeff Garland before. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's never been done. And I'm going to be the first.
You and your dad jokes are just amazing.
It's not a joke. This is not a joke. I am dead serious. I really want a Jeff Garland.
We'll have to, like, okay, like, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think we can do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get out printouts of his head, and we're gonna need to see pictures though.
I'm saying, like, his head is roughly the shape of those circles you cut and are hanging right now. He's got a very circular, large head.
Okay. Perfect. Wow, I'm impressed at how wide this is. Like a lot. I expected to need a lot more, but I actually feel
That's really good, Sid.
like it's coming together, guys.
And that's the thing. Sometimes as you're making things, it can get a little iffy, but like just keep going. Don't doubt yourself. Just go and make beautiful things.
Totally. Okay, I'm gonna re-angle the camera, and you quit it over here.
Ooh, your cat.
Yeah, green bean. No. I'm gonna make you go on camera so you can see, all the fans can see you. All right.
Guys, I'm fact checking this asparagus claim, and it is pretty wild. Did you know there was an asparagus fruit?
Wait, what?
No, sir.
Asparagus produces a fruit.
What?
Blown away right now.
Here
Hi,
it is.
Green Bean.
The crafter king here. Are you speaking? Okay, I am going to hang this puppy up because we worked very hard on this, right?
Yeah.
Your daisies are so cute right now.
Oh gosh, thank you. I'm putting it up for our birthday party tomorrow night too.
Oh yeah, we have a birthday. Gosh, we have all the virtual things. We were thinking about doing a heart one for all the virtual weddings that seem to be happening now. So
Yeah.
to have.
Or for all your virtual Tinder dates.
Oh my God. That's what I wanted to say. I know a lot of you guys are going on virtual dates, first dates out in the world. So, anyway, you heard of this? You know anyone that's gone on a virtual Tinder date?
No, is that happening?
I mean, one of my friends said that he was asked to go on one, and he was like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Wow.
Which I was like, that's completely fair. Would you want to just like, I don't know. Whatever.
Hi.
Wait, that would be an amazing show on Stimulus TV. Blind virtual dates in public.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
oh my God, that would be so entertaining.
Yeah.
Just watching two people meet for the first time, like blind date on Twitch.
So good.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. You guys have to. We all have to call our single friends and just like set this up. Like we gotta just matchmake random people to go on virtual first dates in public. That would be amazing, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna
do that. We'll reach
Some of our
out.
single friends are on here, guys. Anyone signing up for them? Anybody?
Wow, guys, we have to do this.
So good.
Oh man.
And then you can also make your dope backdrop for your virtual date.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm really zoomed out, so I feel like you probably can get like a full situation. But obviously, if I would probably move my camera. I'm on a desktop, so I can't move it. But I would probably come a little closer.
Yeah.
But let's see what the view is live for people. I guess we're a little lagged.
It looks dope. And like that setup behind you gives it a little texture. Super fun. And then you have
Here we are. Look at you. You're so cute. I love your like little daisy.
I mean, the color of my wall definitely helps.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you're coordinating glasses and earrings too. That's a nice touch.
I know you really did it. This is pretty white, but I usually wear like a lot of color, so that's why I just wanted like some texture in the back, you know, like a little fun thing. So I'll probably do some more. This is like 10 strands, but I'll probably do like maybe 15 to like fill it out.
You did that so quick, Sid.
I mean, she broke the internet. She was working so hard on them.
She's got like the cat doing them in the background, and we don't know. It's really the cat is the genius behind it all.
Yeah, pretty much. I took a wait. Let me see if I can get it up. I took a very picture of him in it. He's just like playing in it. He's like bad. He's bad. He's a bad friend. He's just like in it playing. You know.
That's pretty cute.
A little trouble.
And then this here, like it only took me 4 flowers. I could make a couple more to like fill up the space and give it a little something. So, you know.
It's so fun.
You could just also put them around your house everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a blank wall, you know.
And that's it. And we want to see what you do. Like, make your walls, tag us, show us your walls, show us what you make.
Please do.
If you have any ideas that you're doing, like, show us what you did.
Yeah, or if you have an event and you want an idea for it, we're full of them.
But don't make a Jeff Garland. I'm doing that. Don't steal my idea. I'm going to be the first, all right?
Yeah. It's David's, guys.
Yeah. You already trademarked it, so don't even try.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on again and teaching us some other cool stuff. Your guys' backgrounds look so cool now, and mine is so lame. And
you two will have your Jeff Garland before you know it.
I'm gonna do it. Thank you guys so much. Episode 4, Doing of Things with House of Korea.
Doing things.
House of Korea.
House of Korea. Doing things. Yes, thank you all.
Come back soon. We'll see you soon. More things up today. We've got a whole slate of programming, all sorts of awesome, weird, fun stuff. We'll see you soon.